Hello world, hello YouTube, wherever you're watching. This is Jabril from JabrilAgora.com, and I know you're already wondering, why do you have Lil Wayne, Weezy F Baby, gangster rapper, and Frank Surfer Dude Kern, like, in the same sentence? Well, I'm gonna break it down for you. I mean, right now, Frank Kern is arguably the best e-information marketer online right now, and right now, Weezy F Baby Lil Wayne is arguably the best rapper out right now. And right now, I'm gonna show you how this all relates and how they got to where they're at. So follow me. First off, they're both well established, in their respective industries. Frank has been around for years in the internet marketing arena, and the same with Wayne. He's been around for quite some years in the rap game industry, in the music industry. Now let's talk about what they're like. And they're both, you could say, they both have a unique look. Let's call them both very unique, non-corporate. They're both non-corporate. I mean, both have tattoos, hairs all over the place. I mean, if they walked into a regular corporate place, it just probably wouldn't work. They both do whatever it is that they want to do, and they're both well respected. Now let's get to part number two. Let's get to their respective crafts. And first, I'll start off with Frank. Frank, as you know now, is a respected internet marketer. And what he does so well is he teaches people how to make money, more money, even if they're making money, make more money without the fluff. That fluff muff. People say I don't have the fluff muff. But he teaches people how to do it without the fluff. And what he does also is he gives away a lot of free quality content to his subscribers. And so people in turn are just so happy with his work. They basically, they email their friends, are like, hey, yo, check out this new video from Frank. It's going to completely change, the way you look at this. And people just can't get enough of the guy since he just keeps bringing quality content to the people, free quality content. And this is Wayne does is Wayne is a rapper, and what Wayne does so well is he lets he hits people's eardrums, and they like the way his music sounds, and he stimulates their thoughts. And what he does is he puts out mixtapes. Basically, these are basically CDs, and he puts them out for free. People can download them free legally, and he puts out quality music. Some people might not like his music, but it's quality, and he puts it out for free so people can enjoy his music. And in turn, he has the streets buzzing, people online buzzing over his material, and everyone's like, "Yo, did you hear the new Wayne song? Did you hear this? Did you hear that?" And people are just so basically his free content makes him who he. Now you're saying Jabril. Okay, you keep talking about their free, quality content. How are these guys making money? Well, thought you would never ask. Now, basically, now that they've proved themselves and their quality content, people are like, and they've created such a buzz. People are like, man, imagine if I pay for something they give me. It's gonna be over the top, and people are like wanting to give these dudes money hand over fist, and now they can ask for the money, and they don't even really ask for the money. It's just it's such a subtle approach. People are just like, hey man, I want to buy something from you, man, because the stuff I get for free, I know if I buy something for you, it's gonna be over the top. And this is how they create millions and millions of dollars. They have a loyal following base, fan base, following base, whatever you want to call it. And on launch day, you know, Wayne, he releases a music CD, and Frank, he released Mass Control. I don't think it could have been named more appropriate. Mass Mind Control, Universal Mind Control. I think Frank is an absolute genius when it comes to that. And so, and I mean, in this shit, and you're like, wow, people really want to give them money in these times? Don't. And I know personally, both of these guys had recently had their both of them had the biggest launches of their careers. Wayne, he sold 1 million copies of his CD in a week. That's unheard of in these times. Everybody steals music these days, and that's just unheard of. And Frank, he just released Mass Control 2. He made over $4 million in just a couple days. And as you guys know, Frank's course is you know, it has a $2,000 price to it, so not the cheapest thing out, but the value is off the charts. I don't see too many people asking for refunds. And so that's, I mean, that's the whole thing right here. Their free content, both of them, produces their loyal followers. I mean, that's it. They put out Wayne, he is in the studio time after time. Don't let his, you know, pill popping, weed smoking, you know, image fool you. I mean, this guy works hard all the time. And don't let Frank's surfer, you know, party, you know, kind of laid back. And I'm sure he probably does the other thing too. Stop, you know, fool you. I mean, that guy works hard too. And I mean, these guys, they've mastered, you know, mass control. They do have mass control over the masses. And as a bonus now, Frank and Wayne, you know, they're both rock stars, and they can pretty much. I'll talk about Wayne first. Since he's so cool, I mean, everybody, I mean, they want to go see these people in person, so they can command money, travel all over the world if they wanted to. I know Frank probably doesn't travel as much as Wayne, but Wayne, he travels all over the world, and people pay money to come see him. Frank could do this too if he wanted to, but he's kind of, you know, just chill. I want to go surf, you know. And people will pay money just to hang out with these guys, and you know, Wayne, he charges anywhere from, you know, $100,000 to $150,000 for 16 bars. I mean, that's less than a minute and a half. So basically, if you're, you know, even established artist or an up and coming artist, if you want, you know, Wayne to be on your music track, you got to pay him, you know, $150,000 to come on your track, because he knows the value that he brings to your, you know, your record, and he knows he's gonna generate a buzz just being on your record. Same thing applies to Frank. I don't know how much Frank charges for like a joint venture, or, you know, just to partner up, or, you know, some consultant. But I know he just recently did some work with Tony Robbins. Tony Robbins needs no introduction. I mean, he's more famous than Frank is, and he helped Frank helped Tony make a lot more money. Basically, filled in some of the missing gaps, and Tony was, you know, forever grateful. And I mean, he's given him a couple really good testimonials. And when you have Tony Robbins saying, "Dude, you're the dude," you're the dude. But that's it. This is how they relate. If you hate them or love either of these people, it doesn't matter, because they're gonna continue doing what they do, and they are some of the best at their craft. This is Jabril from JabrilAgora.com, and I hope this is, you know, helps you figure out if you're kind of seeing, you know, what you're doing wrong. Remember, make people trust you. Give them content before you ask for their money. I know it's hard sometimes. You want to get right to the money, but give them content, and the money will follow. This is Jabril from JabrilAgora.com.